In local news, employees at the Lloydminster Husky truck stop are saying thank you for helping Rita. With the help of the community, they were able to raise more than $7,500 for a woman devastated by a blaze. Rita Wishar lost her brother and her home in a trailer fire 3 months ago. Her coworkers say giving her the money was emotional.
She accepted the check. She is so incredibly grateful, and it just touched her to her heart, you know. She just kind of broke down, and so did everyone else around in the room, so it was just really touching. And
a big chunk of the money came from a fundraiser at the Root.
a lady named Corey that used to work here held a fundraiser at the Root donation box, and she managed to come up with $1,200 in one night, so that was pretty good.
Staff at the Husky truck stop say Rita is back to work but doesn't have a permanent home yet. They have taken the spare change jar away but still accept donations. Hundreds of people came out to the Stockade Convention Center last night to celebrate 110 years of Lloydminster and District. The Heritage Banquet, which was presented by the Lloydminster Regional Archives, was also a chance to honor individuals and organizations who have helped shape the border city. Wedding dresses and telephones from Lloydminster dating back to as early as 1903 were on display.
You know, it's always fascinating to relate to the past, you know, just as this event tonight is, you know. Without the past, we wouldn't be here, and where do we go from here?
The archives also hopes to raise enough money for a special project they are working on.
Our objective is to preserve the history of the area in pictures, writing, the printed word, the spoken word. We have quite a number of CDs and cassettes of interviews of people from the area. So we try to preserve anything about the area over this 110 years.
And to the delight of many, Queen Elizabeth made an appearance at the Heritage Banquet.
God, grant me the senility to forget the people I never liked. The good fortune to run into the ones I do, and the good eyesight to tell the difference.
Well, not quite.
This is the first time I've entertained in Lloydminster, I must admit.
It wasn't just a night filled with laughter and entertainment, it was an opportunity to appreciate how Lloydminster has grown.
Many people refer to Lloydminster as a transient city. If you looked around here today, you would see 110 years of proud history and a whole bunch of people that don't consider themselves to be transient in nature.
So it's just fun to celebrate 110 years, and we'll get you here on the 125th.
The archives is always in need of support. For more information, you can visit their website. The Lloydminster Reapers Rugby Club hosted a Ladies' Night fundraiser over the weekend. The goal of the yearly event is to raise money for the rugby club and to simply have a safe and fun evening. Graham McCann has more.
The Reapers rugby team held its 5th annual Ladies' Night this Saturday to raise money for improvements to the club's facilities. Over the years, this event has proven to be effective for both raising funding and providing club members a good time.
Being an adult organization, it takes a lot to sell money or do bottle drives, so we figured a great way to make money is to throw a great big party and have a lot of fun.
Over $10,000 was raised last year, and this marks the 3rd time in a row which the event has been sold out.
And I do believe there's 176 ladies. So 176 ladies come and let down their hair, and tonight's an 80s theme, so really looking forward to seeing what costumes come out and what big hair extraordinaires are out there in the lurkings.
I'm one of the sober people. I supervise, I make sure everyone's okay and happy. One of the greatest things about this atmosphere, you know, you're not going to some bar, you're not going to some club. It's safe, we're local, we're all family, we're all friends. You can just come and have a good time and relax and not worry about your purse getting stolen.
All of the money raised in this event stays with the Reapers Club. One of the goals is to build a new clubhouse, but efforts have been stifled due to weather conditions.
Last year the ladies got new jerseys, which was super nice. I know that we're working on a field out in Blackfoot, new field, new clubhouse, that kind of stuff.
Unfortunately, the weather hasn't been so great the last few years, and it's put us behind, but just means a little bit more money in our bank account, and when the time comes, then hopefully our new home will be built. It's been a long time coming, and we're looking forward to getting there.
Graham McCann, Newcap News.
And Kyle joins me for our first look at sports. Now, Kyle, that looks pretty fun if, you actually attended the Junos.
Well, and you're a big Michael Bublé fan, I know.
Absolutely. I love Michael Bublé. Now, talking about sports, the gymnastics provincials actually ended this weekend.
Yeah, there was a lot going on at the service center. I was down there actually this afternoon to kind of see the wrap-up. It was very fun times. Grace and athletic ability was on display all weekend as the border city was the site for the Saskatchewan Artistic Championships. Shaylin Brown finally got the chance to perform in front of her hometown fans as Lloydminster hosted its first provincial gymnastics competition.
I like how all my friends can come and see me.
Shaylin was competing in the national trials over the weekend, but didn't feel any extra pressure with all her friends and family watching.
It's just like any ordinary competition, so it's not... Yeah, no.
And the 12-year-old put on quite the performance.
Shaylin had an okay first day, a couple falls, but she came back on day 2, hitting all routines and getting first in her category with an overall score of 52.
The first place finish means the Lloydminster native will make the trip to Ottawa next month to represent Explosion at the Canadian Gymnastics Championships. The national trials were just one of the competitions that happened over the weekend. Nearly 200 gymnasts of all age and skill levels took part in provincials.
The weekend went pretty good overall. We didn't have any major problems with this weekend. It went pretty smooth. We were very happy about the turnout and all our gymnasts and families.
Saskatchewan Gymnastics played a big role in the event.
We were very happy to partner with Lloydminster Explosion Gym Club, and they did a great job. And the GymSAS staff and board members were here to support the organizing committee and hand out awards, and of course our judges are all here.
Ladies, please present.
I just like watching the kids and handing out the awards and seeing the smiles on the kids' faces who've enjoyed the competition.
Shaylin believes the weekend was a great experience and it gives her something to build off of as she prepares for nationals.
Well, just to get higher level and get more skills.
We can leave this weekend happy and excited to do it again.
Oh, it was just awesome. The facility is beautiful, the volunteers were great. Our equipment sponsor, of course, brought in all the equipment, so that helps out. We don't have to drag the equipment from the gym to here. So just wonderful to be in Lloyd.